die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my stunning mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing and sharing my first impressions of Vera Wang For Men. I know literally nothing about this scent. I've never looked it up, don't know if it's on Fragrantica or Parfumo. I know honestly nothing about it, and I look forward to going in blind and giving you guys my first impressions of it. But before that, I'm doing a giveaway for Amarf's Le Parfait pour Homme. It's roughly, approximately, a clone of Creed's Aventus. If you haven't entered the giveaway yet, but you want to, all you've got to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment below, and go follow the Aussie Marcel Instagram. And you've got to be in Australia, just because I'm only doing Aussie giveaways right now. It doesn't matter if you're entering for yourself, your old man, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, doesn't matter to me at all. It's all valid. If you want to enter the giveaway, now's your time to do it, because I'm announcing the winner on Friday. And yeah, this is just a great scent, a great clone. Nice packaging and presentation. Sort of like a more lavender, musky Ford's version of Creed's Aventus. It's not bad at all. You're going to be really impressed with this one, especially because you'll be getting it for free if you're lucky enough. But yeah, now's your chance to enter. I'll look forward to seeing all you guys' entries of this one. I'd also be remiss not mentioning that I got Lapidus pour Homme in the mail a couple of days ago, and I wore it after I showered last night. Needless to say, I've got a lot of thoughts about this one, so stay tuned for my coverage of this. It's an old school 1980s powerhouse, and yeah, I've got a lot to say about it, so stay tuned. And my fragrance of the day, Valentino Uomo Acqua. This is an amazingly fresh version of Dior Homme and Dior Homme Sport. Imagine those two scents, but a fresher, slightly more aquatic, more vanilla Ford's version of that, and you've got a pretty good idea of how this one smells. You know, it's funny because when I started my YouTube channel, I really disliked the note of iris because it came across as really lipsticky to me. But as I've experienced so much more fragrances, as I've sort of delved so deep into the world of perfumery, iris has become one of my favorite notes. There's just something so dignified and classy about it, and the way it can be presented so feminine or masculine. What I love most about Valentino Uomo Acqua is that it's got this really creamy, almost vanilla-like iris note to it. It's such a versatile fragrance. You could wear this in summer, autumn, spring, winter. Doesn't really matter what season it is. It's about the most versatile fragrance that I can think of, just because it doesn't have any of that really obnoxious, dense ambroxan or ambergris sort of feel to it. And the reason I bring those notes up is because fragrances like Dior Sauvage, for example, are really versatile. They're well known for their versatility, but they come across as really dense and can even come across as harsh to some people. Not this. If you're already a fan of Dior Homme Intense or Dior Homme or Dior Homme Sport, definitely take the time to try this one out. It's worth absolutely every cent, especially if you can get it for under 150 Australian. Yeah, this is almost a 10 out of 10 to me. I really adore this fragrance. Now, Vera Wang For Men. Let's unbox it and have a crack, eh? So presentation is very minimal. You've got white, and beneath the cellophane you may see a slight texture. But apart from that, it's very plain Jane, very minimalistic. I'm not going to say plain Jane, it's just a very minimalist sort of presentation. I'm a big fan of that. I will be putting some B-roll over all of this. And here is the packaging without the cellophane. 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml. Ingredient list. For all of those who are interested, just pause it. Let's have a look at the bottle design. Very classy. Sort of reminds me of something that would have been like big in the 1990s. It's sort of deep, rich, almost whiskey colored liquid. Out of the atomizer, I get not a whole lot of fragrance at all. Maybe like a touch of maybe citrus. Not too sure. So I'm going to try it on a tester strip first and then on my hand. Vera Wang For Men. Let's go. Atomizer is pretty solid. It's more like a jet of fragrance. Look, it's not gourmand, but it reminds me of caramel a little bit. I get citrus, like perhaps a slight green note, and herbs, like it's quite herbaceous to me. This is quite nice, very classy. This is one of those scents that you wear in sort of like, maybe even a formal environment. It's like that sort of scent, very classy. Maybe I get a touch of leather and amber as well. Alright, I'm gonna try it on my skin now. Just let some of that perfumer's alcohol dry away a little bit. Alright, I get a little more amber off the skin than I do on the tester strip, but on the tester strip I get more of that herbal green quality. Warm, spicy. I almost get like a cardamom sort of feel to this one. Maybe some sort of clove note as well. It's actually a very classy scent. I don't think anyone under the age of 25 would be blown away by this scent. It doesn't have that sweetness. It doesn't have that sort of really punchy, youthful quality to it. But for anyone over the age of 25 that wants something that smells a little more on the mature side, it doesn't smell old manish or vintage barbershoppy or anything like that, but for somebody that really wants a scent to really dress up their style a little bit, this is gonna be right up your alley. And I paid $40 for this from Chemist Warehouse. What a dignified smelling fragrance. This is sort of like an old school gentleman's scent. Definitely not something for the summer weather when you're just wearing a t-shirt and shorts. This is definitely button-down shirt, maybe even a knitted tie. I could even see this being worn by somebody wearing like a black sort of faux leather jacket, or just leather jacket. I mean, not everyone here is vegan, Jesus. Very, very nice, very classy. I'm a big fan of the way this one smells. I'm just gonna look it up quickly because I'm curious what the listed notes are. Vera Wang For Men. Okay, so I wasn't far off. The main accords for this one, according to Fragrantica, are citrus, fresh, spicy, sweet, tobacco, green. That's where I get some of that herbal quality to it. Woody, leather. I got some of that leather as well. Anise, floral, aromatic. And the top notes, yuzu and mandarin leaf. I don't get any yuzu. When I think of yuzu, I think of L'Odyssée Pour Homme by Issey Miyake. Middle notes, leather, nutmeg, anise. See, there's that sort of like clovish quality to it. Base notes of tobacco and sandalwood. What a classy fragrance. And I'm not going to look at the reviews or anything like that because I don't want to skew my own thoughts. I actually don't get a huge amount of like dry tobacco. If I do get a sort of tobacco quality here, it's that sort of maybe tobacco leaf, like before it's dried, like a green tobacco leaf, rather than like a pipe tobacco. But as it's sort of drying down a little bit, I do get more of that tobacco quality. I must admit that. What a classy scent. For $40 Australian on sale at Chemist Warehouse. What an elegant, mature, classy fragrance this is. So Vera Wang For Men. This may be my new going out scent. I'm not going to be able to comment on performance as this is a first impressions video, but as far as like first impressions of just the fragrance itself, very impressive. I would love to see if there's an eau de parfum version of this or an intense version, and I reckon they would really ramp up that tobacco note. That's typically how they would do it, or at least how I would do it. What a classy fragrance. Very, very nice. Very impressed with this one, especially at that $40 price point, $40 Australian. If you've ever worn Vera Wang For Men before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.